I'm John. It's scripture time. I'm reading Numbers chapter 3 from the King James Bible. Nobody's on my lap today, or like right now, so I'm doing this alone. These also are the generations of Aaron and Moses in the day that the Lord spoke with Moses in Mount Sinai. And these are the names of the sons of Aaron: Nadab, the firstborn, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aaron, the priests, which were anointed, whom he consecrated to minister in the priest's office. And Nadab and Abihu died before the Lord when they offered strange fire before the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai, and they had no children. Eleazar and Ithamar ministered into the priest's office in the sight of Aaron their father. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi near, and present them before Aaron the priest, that they may minister unto him. And they shall keep his charge, and the charge of the whole congregation before the tabernacles of the congregation, to do the service of the tabernacle. And they shall keep all the instruments of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the charge of the children of Israel to do the service of the tabernacle. And thou shalt give the Levites unto Aaron and to his sons. They are wholly given unto him out of the children of Israel. And thou shalt appoint Aaron and his sons, and they shall wait on the priest's office, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, And I, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel, instead of all the firstborn that openeth the matrix among the children of Israel. Therefore the Levites shall be mine, because all the firstborn are mine. For on the day that I smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I hallowed unto me all the firstborn in Israel, both man and beast, mine shall they be, I am the Lord. So every firstborn of every single family, whether it be that one of their animals or their children, belonged to the Lord. So if it was an animal, they were to take it to the temple, and they could redeem it with money, or they could let the priests have it. If it was one of their firstborn children, they had to redeem that child. So they either gave, if they're really poor, they gave them two turtle doves, or if they were not, they gave them something from the flock and redeemed their firstborn. However, what the Lord did is, instead of that hassle, is he decided that the tribe of Levi, which was part of Aaron and Moses' group, would be the priests, the line of priests. So they all were the Lord's, and that's why they had no property or anything, and the rest of the tribes of Israel took care of them financially, and so all their gifts to the temple and stuff were the Levites, that was their food and stuff. So now they're going to count all the Levites to see if they add up to all the firstborn of the other people, to see if it's even. If not, they'll have to pay extra. And the Lord spoke unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Number the children of Levi after their house of their fathers, by their families, every male from a month old and upward shall thou number them. And Moses numbered them according to the word of the Lord, as he was commanded. And these were the sons of Levi by their names: Gershon and Kohath and Merari. And these are their names of the sons of Gershon by their families: Libni and Shimei. And of the sons of Kohath by their families: Amram and Izahar, Hebron and Uzziel. And of the sons of Merari by their families: Mahali and Mushi. These are the families of Levites according to the house of their fathers. Of Gershon was the family of Libnites, and the families of the Shemites. These are the families of the Gershonites. Those that were numbered of them according to the number of all males from a month old and upward, even those that were numbered of them were 7,500. The families of the Gershonites shall pitch behind the tabernacle westward, and the chief of the house of the father of the Gershonites shall be Eliasaph, the son of Lael. And the charge of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the congregation shall be the tabernacle, and the tent of the covering thereof, and the hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hangings of the court, and the curtain for the door of the court, which is by the tabernacle, and by the altar round about, and the cords of it for all the service thereof. And of Kohath was the family of the Amramites, and the family of the Izaharites, and the family of the Hebronites, and the family of the Uzzielites. These are the families of the Kohathites. In the number of all the males from the month old and upward were 8,600, keeping the charge of the sanctuary. And the families of the sons of Kohath shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle southward. And the chief of the house of the father of the families of Kohathites shall be Eliasaphan, the son of Uzziel. Hey, cut it out, guys. Having a cat problem over here. And their charge shall be the ark, and the table, and the candlestick, and the altars, and the vessels of the sanctuary, wherewith they minister, and the hangings, and all the service thereof. And Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, shall be chief over the chief of the Levites, and have the oversight of them that keep the charge of the sanctuary. Of Merari was the family of the Mahalites, and the family of the Mushites. These are the families of Merari, and these are those that were numbered of them according to the number of all the males from a month old and upward were 6,200. And the chief of the house of the father of the family of Merari was Zuriel, the son of Abihail. These shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle northward, and under the custody and charge of the sons of Merari shall be the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and all the vessels thereof, and all that serveth thereto, and the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and all their cords. But those that encamp before the tabernacle towards the east, even before the tabernacle of the congregation eastward, shall be Moses and Aaron and his sons, keeping charge of the sanctuary for the charge of the children of Israel. And the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. All that were numbered of the Levites, which Moses and Aaron numbered at the commandment of the Lord throughout their families, all the males from a month old and upward were 22,000. 22,000. And the Lord said unto Moses, number all the firstborn of the males of the children of Israel from the month old and upward, and take the number of their names, and thou shalt take the Levites for me. I am the Lord, instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites instead of all the firstlings among the cattle of the children of Israel. So he's doing, all of the things that are his are going to be from the Levites, including their cattle. And Moses numbered, as the Lord commanded him, all the firstborn of the children of Israel, and all the firstborn males of the number of names from a month old and upward. Those were numbered of them were 22,273. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, take the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites instead of their cattle, and the Levites shall be mine. I am the Lord. And for those that are to be redeemed of the 213 of the firstborn of the children of Israel, which are more than the Levites. So there was 273 there was 273 that were more than the Levites, so they're going to have to pay. Thou shalt even take 5 shekels apiece by the pole after the shekel of the sanctuary. Thou shalt take them The shekel is 20 gerahs, and thou shalt give the money wherewith the odd number of them is to be redeemed unto Aaron and his sons. And Moses took the redemption money of them that were over and above them that were redeemed by the Levites. Of the firstborn of the children of Israel took he the money 1,365 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. And Moses gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons, according to the word of the Lord, and the Lord commanded, as the Lord commanded Moses. And that's the end of chapter 3. And until next time, God bless.